Check runners.
I gotta make sure I don't hit the mic.
Kat, let me ask y'all something. Would you guys rather have a man that's impotent and has millions,
Impotent, SAT,
and or you rather have a guy that can give you multiple orgasms every day, but he's broke?
Impotent.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the everyday orgasms.
I can do the orgasms with the rose.
The rose. The damn rose. Is the rose, do you guys think the rose is replacing us as men?
I don't have one.
Is it making, oh, you don't?
I think the men put themselves in a position to get replaced, and now we have the rose. I don't think we do anything to men. I think men do it to themselves.
How do we put ourselves in position to get replaced? Speak on that.
I wouldn't say it's all men, but it's a good amount. But I'm big on accountability. But a lot of the guys with the best, best, what be the worst? Like they be the worst. They be the worst as like human beings, and that's how they end up getting replaced.
So you saying like the guys that's best for you don't necessarily satisfy you sexually?
No, I'm actually saying the opposite. The ones that are the best sexually be the worst for you, it seems. That's been my experience personally.
That's what I just said. I said, so the ones that's best for you sexually, no good for you.
Oh, okay, no, but you kind of flipped it. But I see what you're saying. So the ones that are good for you aren't the best sexually?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that give you the good stuff, like that good feeling for the moment, is not good overall.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate because it's like it be good dudes out there, but it's like the good dudes always be like the ones that don't get picked, and it's not because like girls don't want good dudes. It be more so because more than likely sometimes the good dudes be corny.
I'm a be real. See, I'm gonna speak for myself personally. I laid it down the best when I didn't have nowhere to stay. When I was trying to like put that thing on her so I can have somewhere to sleep at for the night. Oh, I'm putting down that porno game.
Why you only do it in that moment though?
It was survival. I'm smashing for survival.
Okay, smashing.
She got groceries in her refrigerator. And she got a car I can drive. I don't have no license. I don't have no car. I don't have no roof over my head. Let me go in here and lay it down.
Okay, you literally just answered the question though.
And then you're bad for her because she not getting nothing out of that, but good dick.
She not getting nothing out of it.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's how you get replaced with the rose.
But the pipe.
No, but the rose.
I believe. You right. Because in those days, I was comfortable with being a side dude, and the side dude, the main dude she was messing with, didn't really do it for her. And he was the guy. He had the car, he had the house, he had the money, he had everything, and I had nothing. I didn't even have an air mattress. Like I'm literally. This was a point in my life where I would literally have to meet women with a crib and finesse my way into their hearts so I could have somewhere to sleep.
Wow.
And hopefully the bonus, she would let me claim her kids on my taxes.
Wow. Well, the thing about this,
I did bad before.
And then my thing
That's crazy.
I'm not going to even judge you because it's dudes still doing that same game.
Yeah,
and it's a good thing that you can acknowledge where you was at that point. You know, because now I'm definitely sure you've grown from that. However, niggas that's still on that shit, like in 2023 going to 2024.
I mean, I feel like that's never gonna die. I feel like that's never gonna die.
That's gonna be going on forever.
But girls do it too, though. So it go both ways. Bitches, and they need somewhere to stay. They need some Wendy's. They need $40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody use their body.
But I feel like in this age, like in this day and age, women have a lot. Well, I don't know. I feel like women have a lot more pride, like, and don't want to depend on a nigga.
Where? What part of TikTok you on?
See, but that's what I'm saying. I guess it's dependent on your focus, because as far as like, I guess my algorithm or whatever, it's women who are, you know, trying to be bosses and like super independent and don't want to depend on a nigga. Like, I know there are a lot of women out here that are like that.
No, so my algorithm is half and half. I got entrepreneurs on one half, and then I got 304s on the other half. So it's like half and half. It's bitches out here that it's women out here that wanna
Respectfully.
She been working on the bitches for a long time.
It's women out here that wanna like stand on their own 10, and they have their own. And you know what I'm saying, like they don't need to do. They have their own stuff. They have their own business. They have their own cars, homes, and things of that nature. Like they have their own things to bring to the table. And then it's some women out here that are still using their body to make their money. My algorithm
I say it's like we didn't got to the point where it's 80% people, women trying to use their body for the come up, and 20% just off the muscle, off the hustle,
80%?
off the brain.
Nah, it's not 80%.
80. Go on Instagram right now. I bet you will see
Instagram
way more.
100% of women. Instagram is just
That's a strong representation.
What's the percentage of men? The same 80 then.
What that men that's doing what?
The same thing women doing, using their body and using their body parts, like you said.
I believe, honestly, like, this not me being biased, but it's the percentage of men is lower.
No.
Because you gotta think though, a woman can finesse more men out money and, you know, benefits before more dudes can. You know what I'm saying? Because that little pink thing, you know what I'm saying? That little pink thing, like, it got a lot of power with it. It got a lot of power.
That brown thing, especially if it have a curve, that got power too.
And
some women go for that. Like some women
be happy,
loopy, like delusional.
Delulu.
You tell a girl you love her, you care for her, you'll be there for her, and you got that brown thing that's good for her.
I
think it's an equal amount. Like dudes could get over, girls could get over. Like they both do it.
What y'all feel like the dumbest thing y'all ever did because you were hypnotized?
Let a man stay with me. Let a man stay. I mean, he was putting groceries in the fridge, but it was off the
food stamp.
Okay, it was off the food
off
stamps.
Your food
Not
stamps?
even his food stamps. Off a family member's food stamps.
Oh,
so
wow.
he wasn't really doing it.
Hey man, shout out to the dudes still out there filling refrigerators
that was a great
up.
time. I'm not gonna lie, the fridge was stocked. I enjoyed that period of time, but he
So you were hypnotized. Yeah. Why you say you was hypnotized though? Just strictly off of you let him live there? Was he like not paying bills or nothing?
No.
He wasn't doing nothing. You was doing everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he wasn't doing nothing. But you know, as a woman, we have when our emotions get involved, it kind of blinds.
Do it blind you? Do it blind you all, or do you just be in denial that dang, I'm probably messing with a guy that ain't hitting on nothing?
I mean, you realize that once you are not blind anymore, but when you blinded, you're not thinking about all of that. Like, no, it's just like, oh, I love this person.
What you got? What's the dumbest thing you
I
did?
ever did was be a part of
A threesome?
No.
What?
No. I think the dumbest thing I ever did for a dude was be a quote unquote trap queen, if you understand that. And I was accommodating to that person's lifestyle.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
I just was, in a sense, putting myself in situations that I wouldn't necessarily do on like my own.
Yeah.
But just because that brown thing had a curve.
Yeah.
I was busting curves with him. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Check
So yeah,
runners.
that was stupid. But
So yours is you let him come stay with you basically for free, and yours is he had you trapping.
yeah,
That's wild.
that's crazy.
I thought y'all was gonna go a little bit more crazy. That actually like the. Let me say that's like the basics.
Okay, good.
So I don't.
I
really,
mean, I could
I
get
don't
a
really
little
say that's
deeper
too.
into
Go
it,
ahead,
but that's
please
like
do. We
putting
love that
my
here.
business out there.
Oh, that's what we here for, to get all of your business.
check runners.
Like,
Check runners.
no.
But
Come on.
letting a dude hit it raw
On the first night.
Wait a minute.
is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not if he your dude.
But
Is
we
he
weren't.
really your
We
dude?
weren't together. Like we weren't. This wasn't my boyfriend. Like we didn't even have no title or nothing. And I mean, that is a very common thing too, though.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. That ain't
but
really too
it's-
crazy.
But
far-fetched
no, but
at all.
that's the thing. The problem is we don't think that's crazy, but it is,
Yeah, it is.
and it's so normalized. But like that shit is not. It's not okay. Like that's actually a very serious thing. Like letting somebody hit it raw. That is. Yeah.
So once
when y'all, especially if y'all not even.
Once a man hit it raw, do you feel more attached to him because you like going just skin to skin? Do you feel like you're combining souls? Soul
That's
ties
as vulnerable as
begin
you get.
Yeah,
hitting it raw.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, or like spin in the mouth. Like that's not something you do with every person. Like any type of like.
Do you spit it in the mouth or you let a guy spit in your mouth?
Well, I don't deal with the men's.
Okay, I was about to say, are we talking sexuality?
Well, either or.
Yeah,
When you're
but
dealing with a woman
when
or
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you though. I have let a dude do that though. Like when I was dealing with dudes.
Yeah.
But more so now, women. Like yeah, but it's like any type of swap of bodily fluids, even if it's just like unprotected sex or spinning them out. That's like very like intimate and like you just don't do that with everybody, especially if that's not gonna say your person, because who's not gonna say who's really your person, but like you know what I'm saying, like if y'all are not in a relationship or have like a title, you should not be doing that, like because you never know what they doing.
You never know what they
have
doing.
y'all ever let a dude hit it raw the first time?
No, for me, no.
No. What about you? I feel like it's a yes in your spirit.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
That means yes.
No, it doesn't. I'm just trying to give an honest answer. I don't want to just say
No, you said no.
Because it's not like it's a thing where it's like, I'm going to make sure that
Well,
every
tell me
first
this.
time-
Tell me this. Have you ever let a dude hit it raw on a one night stand?
No.
No?
No.
Damn, I feel bad.
And I haven't had too many of those. I might have had like
No,
Check,
definitely
check,
not.
run it.
Especially
One of
not on the
those.
first night stand. But like, if I'm now, I will say this.
I feel like garbage.
I have slept with a dude, and not the first time, but if I slept with him maybe like 2 or 3 times, and like
Yeah.
maybe the 4th time,
Yeah.
all right, because I'm only dealing
Raw
with
Dog City.
you, right? But like the
Yeah.
first off the rip, nah, they not off the rip, nah, for me.
I ain't gonna lie. I done had some one night stands, and just because I was inebriated at the time, I probably like slung that condom across the room like a frisbee. Like,
Check runners.
no.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I'm talking about slung that thing clean across the room. I'm talking about licking at the condom right there. The condom licking at me.
okay.
The condom looking at me like
Hello,
the
put
condom
me
like you are you, so you really not gonna put me on.
Frisbee.
That's not so you.
Man, slang that thing. yeah. It ain't even come back.
No, bro.
Man.
And you think that's okay?
I mean, I was younger then, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when you in your 20s, you know your discipline level
Yeah.
as a man is not really there. Like you gotta think, I'm almost 40 years old now, so I don't move the same way that I moved when I was in my 20s. But I can sit up here and tell you I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
But I done it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm definitely not. And on that note, let's start this show, man.
Okay, great. Can I plug my paper?
Hey, man. Welcome to a brand new episode of the biggest podcast in the world, Check Runners Podcast, baby.
Check runners.
I am your favorite cousin at the cookout, Rico Ramirez. And if you can't tell by now, I'm country than a bowl of grits, and I love this, man. I got a couple queens in the building.
That's good.
Hey, man, to my close left, I got a young lady. If you want to get you a fresh cut, pull up on her, man. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get you all the way right, man. I got the queen, Masani, in the building.
Hey.
How you feeling, little baby?
Feeling great.
You feeling good?
Thanks to this Chardonnay.
This late night pod, we podding at 1:53.
This is ridiculous.
1:53 a.m. to be exact. And to my far left, I got my sister from another mister. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I shoot for this woman, lie for this woman, cry for this woman, ride for this woman. We got Twisted by T in the building.
What's good?
Now you gotta introduce us as a
Now,
duo.
I introduce you,
You
the
better
one,
get it right.
the only. How you say it?
Look at it. Tape and twist.
Tape and twist in the building, man. One of them gonna give you that 5 fade, and the other one gonna twist them locks all the way up, man, and get you all the way right, man. I'm thinking about growing me some locks right now, man.
Just so you could get the full effect.
Yeah, because you gonna be doing my edge up. She gonna be twisting my locks, and we gonna be right in the game.
In the game.
In the game.
Make sure y'all pull up on us. We in Smyrna, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She fired with the Clippers. I'm fired with the
Give them the
Sixers.
address.
What's
Give them the
good?
address. Give them the
We're on
address.
696 Concord Road, Unit
Yes.
200, Smyrna, Georgia 30082.
Straight like
And this
that.
is the best barber in the fucking city.
Hello.
The best.
Haircuts by Sonny on Instagram.
I ain't got no haircut right now, y'all, but she be putting me all the way in the
period.
game.
Yeah, you need to get back in the game.
She-
I'm just-
Yeah, no. I'm a little bit out the game right now.
Okay.
I'm a little bit out the game right now.
Stuff like
It like when I ain't got no haircut, that's when I'm in like super grind mode, beast
feel
mode.
that, yeah.
That's when I'm focused. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
It's like I'm ready for whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't
like
worry about all that extra shit.
yeah. Like I ain't worried about getting chose. I don't care if you like me.
Yeah.
I'm in my zone. Like I'm going to church tomorrow, just like this.
Yep.
And on that note, man, let me give a shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man. Without him, I would be nothing.
Period.
And big shout out to all the listeners over there on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, everybody watching over there on YouTube, man. Without y'all, there would be no us, man. Now, let's get to the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask y'all as women, when it comes to these sexual allegations that like Diddy is facing, and you know other prominent men in positions such as his, do you feel like all of these women coming forth are being like on the up and up and just really have been a victim, or do you feel like half and half, like some of them just coming for the bag?
I believe it's both. I think two things can be true at once. When, you know, men reach a certain level of success and have a certain amount of money, they feel like, you know, they could do whatever. Like, the world is theirs.
Right.
So it's like, I do definitely believe that there is truth to certain people, such as it. Like, we've been hearing things about Diddy for a long time. And in this day and age, like, certain things are just not going, you know, under the table.
Right.
Like, people are bringing it forth. But I do think that as far as women coming out about it, they are using it to their advantage in a way. And it's like, I can't be too mad at that, because it's like,
Well, the part of just coming forth because you're a victim, or the part just want to get the bag?
Want to get the bag.
Okay.
Because it's like, you can send a man to jail, but it's like, what I'm getting out of that?
Right.
I ain't getting nothing out of that.
Right. Okay.
So it's like, I can't be mad at you for wanting to get a piece of change from it. I can't be mad at it.
Okay.
Personally.
What you think, Miss T?
I mean, I've always believed 50 Cent. Everything that man say, I have always believed him when it comes to anything in the industry. So we've all heard things about Diddy. I mean, I just feel like I get what you're saying. Like, you know, you can send a man to jail. I'm not going to get shot of it. But it's just kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like if that's what it is, like, say it when it's going on, kind of. Like, I know certain situations and certain contracts you probably can't. NDAs are a thing. And, you know, you probably can't speak on certain things. But, like, my only thing is, like, if it happens, why are we waiting? But I'm a girl's girl, so I'm going to always believe a woman.
Right.
And accusations like that, it just be kind of hard to decipher if it's a money motive or if it's a alert motive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that'd be my only thing with it. But
yeah,
I kind of feel the same. Like, it's both. Like, you know?
Yeah.
If y'all dated powerful men 10 years ago and your car was getting ready to get repoed next month and you was behind on your rent 2 months, would you just be like, man, you know what? Maybe he did do something back
It's really
in 2004.
not a maybe, though. It's not a maybe, though.
I wouldn't even.
I don't think it's a maybe.
If my car note was behind and I was 2 months late on my rent and I was dating a powerful man, I would just ask him for the money to pay it.
Nah, you not dating him no more though.
If I'm not dating him no more,
that's basically you like it's getting kind of desperate at this point. You desperate now, so you looking for a lick. So would you go back and be like and accuse somebody knowing they didn't do something? And I'm not saying Diddy is innocent or guilty, and I'm not a judge, and I'm not here to. It's not my place to say that certain people are lying about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person, I see it like this: if enough people accuse you of something, it gotta be true somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do think it's weird though when one person comes out and says something and then it's just like a domino effect, like
everybody.
A bunch of people coming out the woodworks. I think that is weird, personally, if they're trying to get money out of it. Like, if one person says it and then you're like, yeah,
people
that's true.
Fucking scared.
Exactly. So I was gonna say, like, if one person says something and then other people feel like, okay, I just want to come out and tell my story, or you know, then that's different. But if everybody follows up just trying to get money, I think that's kind of weird.
I don't know. Like, that's a good question. I mean, like, the state that I'm in, like, I would be considered a regular girl. I make regular money. I'm not dealing with a powerful man. So it's kind of like, I don't know how to answer that question, because it's like the mindset that I'm in. Like, if I was dealing with somebody that had more than me and in a sense would be more powerful, and I'm not in that situation no more,
right?
But this is my mindset now. I would just get out the mud and figure it out on my own. But you don't know what people do for money. Like, people do the craziest things for money.
Yeah.
And then if you used to a certain lifestyle and you're like kind of taken from it and you want it back, you desperate calls for desperate needs. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you really don't know. So that's a good question. But it's hard for me to answer because I've never been in that situation.
Hey, they lucky I ain't no female because even if I just been in a room with you 10 years ago, Bill Cosby grabbed this coochie. Yeah, they did it. They did it.
Especially,
give me $20 million. I need some money.
Right.
I don't blame y'all for getting a bag out these. I don't blame y'all.
If it's not that much to the
bag
person
up, baby.
Too. Like the way Diddy just threw that money out there after that whole thing happened and wrapped it up real quick. Like clearly that wasn't
a big deal,
a huge loss for him.
Yeah.
Like
so like insiders are saying, like this insider analyst, she's saying basically Diddy didn't necessarily like personally take responsibility for the civil suit. They saying like Cassie, she did it the smart way and she went after like basically like the corporations and when you are part of a corporation, insurance companies, they come out and just they hear and investigate what's going on and they say, oh no, we believe her or whatever the case may be, go ahead and pay her. You know. But
so the insurance company know that he's a sick man.
But
so they know he ain't even have to admit nothing. They said, oh yeah.
So basically the insurance company was like, oh yeah. They read the affidavit and
sounds about right.
It like short. Cassie came with way too many details for this to be false. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm not a judge and a jury. I'm not here to say that this man is innocent or guilty. But all I'm saying is, like, man, it ain't looking too good, my boy.
My thing is
not looking too good.
Yeah. So,
like,
do you feel like as a man, y'all be like a little biased when it comes to these situations?
What you mean?
Like, so when
sometimes you right, yo. Sometimes, but in this situation, I'm the type of person I'm just gonna shut up and just fall back.
I feel like all men have been doing that right now. Like most dudes, like with the whole Megan Thee Stallion and Tory situation, that was a totally different conversation. But this Diddy stuff, I mean, dudes is like, Cassie, you might be on to something. Like,
it's
kind of like,
because when you come with a man, Shorty had like a 10-page report of the things she like had to go through and endure during this relationship. So it's kind of hard for somebody to come out and victim blame and say she's just doing it for a bag. You know, like, her getting the bag, I don't see nothing wrong in that, you know, because a lot of females shame her too now. Don't just blame that on us. It was females when she...
no, it's definitely...
when she took the money, it was a lot of females like, oh no, how you trying to get justice and you get the bag? But it's like, justice take too long sometimes.
Hello.
Okay.
If you can get that bag right then and there,
just go ahead and get it.
Get the bag.
Because either way, it's going to hurt. Justice going to hurt or the bag going to hurt.
Yeah. You're going to be traumatized anyway. I'd rather be traumatized in a new house.
Hello.
Cha-ching,
Rather cry in a...
Where that?
Rather cry where than aware.
You got...
Okay, I would rather cry
one of them expensive cars.
Instead of a Toyota.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's I just send prayers out to everybody that's involved with it and everybody, you know, that's facing trauma and dealing with, you know, past situations or present situations where somebody sexual assaulted them and made them feel uncomfortable.
Okay,
you know
because
what I'm
a lot
saying?
of women keep quiet for these men. I will say that. A lot of women keep quiet for these men. So, You know.
They look, I ain't no woman. I'm not keeping quiet about nothing. Soon you grab Fat Ma, I'm going to the courthouse. You grab Fat Ma, I'm headed to the courthouse.
And that's why you ain't got no fat mom.
Are you not
You don't
entertained?
even know how to act.
Are you not entertained?
I cannot do it.
Grab Fat Ma you want. Now we got the good brother Columbus Short. Then come forth and he said he's snitching on Diddy.
Wait a minute.
Hold up. Let me play this clip. I know y'all ain't got headphones on.
Wait a minute.
I'll let y'all know when the clip over, but this is a funny clip. But the audience about to hear it though. Hold on. I got it queued up and everything.
I'm a Diddy.
I've been hearing about Columbus Short.
I'm snitching.
All right, this it. Hold up.
I'm snitching in the kitchen. Diddy. Gotta tell on
Is
him.
it in your headphones?
He tried it on me.
He said he's snitching on
So I
Diddy.
know it's true.
Diddy tried him.
I
Columbus
was
Short.
married. My ex-wife. I got a
Check.
phone call in the middle of the night.
Say he got a
About
phone
2:30
call
in the
from
morning.
Diddy.
It's Diddy.
Okay.
It was. My wife says, "Pick up the phone." It was an unknown number. Pick up the phone. What bitch is calling you? Who's calling you? Picked up the phone. It was Diddy. And he said, "Hey man, we didn't see what BET Awards. You know what you doing?" I'm like, "I'm in bed with my wife." He said, "I'm at the Beverly Hills Hilton, the Beverly Hills Hotel." I said, "Who over there?" He said, "Just me." I'm snitching.
No. So let me break it down the clip for y'all because y'all ain't got y'all headphones on. I didn't grab them while I was setting up. So Columbus Short saying a few years ago, whenever he was in the bed one late night with his wife, Diddy called and said, "Hey, didn't see you at the Soul Train Awards or whatever award show." And he was like, "I'm at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Pull up on me." And Columbus Short was like, "Who over there?" And Diddy said, "It's just me." So
Check runners.
due to the fact,
It's too many stories like this. And
My
it's
thing
like,
about it is Carisha just playing a role, or is Carisha like really?
Is
there? Is she just a cover up for him to be? You know what I'm saying? Like homosexual?
we're
Their
not
whole
gonna
relationship
we're not gonna
is
get that
strange
deep into
to
it.
the-
We're not gonna
okay.
get that deep
Okay.
into
Okay.
it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
But thoughts and prayers, everybody.
Check runners.
I know Columbus Short said, that man said it's just me. I wish a grown man
What was his
would.
response to that? What was his response?
See, he ain't say that part now. He ain't say the part
And
where he
that's my
probably.
thing. I keep hearing so many things. Somebody has a podcast now, and it was a clip I seen on Instagram, and it was like, "Don't go to somebody. Don't go to the house. Don't go to somebody's house." And they were talking about Diddy.
He said, "Don't go to the take that house."
I seen that on TikTok.
You talking about
Yeah.
the Jay Farrow and Waka Flocka
Yes.
and Desi Banks
Yes.
interview?
Yep.
Yes.
I seen that. I like them boys show, man.
I haven't watched it yet. But
Shout out,
yeah.
say man, shout out to Desi Banks and Waka Flocka, man. I
They on the spades table.
Yeah,
I wanna come play.
It's called We Playing Spades. I rock with that show. I rock with that podcast. But yeah, man, moving along.
Check runners.
Moving along. So tell me this, man. When women get scarred from a guy they had feelings for,
A guy or a woman.
women.
That's okay.
A
No.
guy
women.
or a woman gets scarred
It's
by
okay.
a guy.
When a woman gets scarred by a guy.
We're being specific about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be specific these days.
Okay.
When a woman gets scarred by a guy, why is it the go-to insult is always something about them having a small penis or them being broke.
Oh, okay.
Why is that always the go-to?
Why isn't it a fact?
What?
Check runners.
What? Nah.
The truth is the truth.
Nah. See,
What do you mean?
Y'all be quick to talk about the guy got a small penis and he broke when y'all broke up. Like, all this was going on during the relationship. Like, don't try to throw the man under the bus because y'all in y'all feelings now.
I'm gonna tell you something now, because I am a Scorpio woman.
Okay.
And I'm the type of woman that's gonna stick beside a dude, or, well, I mean, like, now I don't deal with men no more.
Okay.
But when I was in my past life, I stuck beside dudes, right?
Right.
Through whatever. Through sleeping on mattresses, through trapping.
You and the dude slept on the mattress.
Nah, he slept on the mattress. I used to nah, he slept on the
that
mattress.
was him.
That was him. I always had a bed because I always had my stuff together. But I stayed down like with a dude. I never judged a dude. A dude come in my life, he trapping, he selling $5 weed bags. I'm still rocking with him. Like, I'm there. But
Hold on. You just not got about to slide by. You was messing with the Nick man.
All right. No, not the Nick man.
The Nick man is crazy, but I'm saying, like, I never judged the dude. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when women deal with dudes, if they got, like, the thing about women is when they deal with men, they see. We don't look at real time
potential. We
don't look at real time when it comes
Okay.
to dudes. We see like the things that y'all tell us, y'all dreams. Like y'all dreams become like an imagination for us. Then we get to visualizing us with you in that dream, and then we try to stay with you to fulfill that dream, right?
Okay.
So we don't even care about what you have right now. A dude could have nothing in the crib, had like sleeping on a mattress, but he's telling you and he's selling you a dream. Like, I want this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna work on this. We'll stay with you for that.
Okay.
But when it's all said and done, y'all violate. Y'all get beside yourself. Y'all get the cheating. And now it's like,
Not
well,
just cheating on the mattress.
guess what? You guys,
You just had to throw that little mattress back up in there.
You got a small little situation that I've been dealing with, but that I never said about because I liked how you talk to me. Like, women don't care. I don't feel like women care about size. I feel like women care about having an orgasm.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as you
So
do what
as long
you
as
need to
you
do.
can have an orgasm, I don't think it's particular about the size.
You don't matter.
But if you
But
get
once you get beside yourself,
if you get beside yourself, then we gotta really
Now you gotta
figure it out.
violate them.
Yeah, because you never really was 9 inches, my guy. You was 5.5. Stop. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, they said 5 inches feel like 12 when you in love, don't it?
When you're in love, because we don't care about the size.
So keep that same energy. Be
But
happy
so
with his
don't
5
get
energy.
so don't get beside yourself.
Don't try to throw the man out there and tell everybody he only got 5 when you was right here with that 12-inch energy.
It's because you didn't get beside yourself. We was in love.
You brought that to yourself.
You trying to cheat with the 5 is crazy. What is you even cheating for with that? Like, what are you doing?
Because somebody else want this 5.
Okay, so now I'm about to tell everybody you got the 5.
When you deliver pizza, do you order a large every time? Aren't you in the mood for a medium pizza? Pepperoni?
That's not the point.
One topping pepperoni
That's
going
not
for
the point.
$7.99.
If the delivery person is an asshole, I'm finna throw this little small, medium, whatever pizza in your fucking face.
Because women come.
Don't act like you ain't never ordered a small pizza with the breadsticks before.
Women come into men lives and give men life. To be quite honest, we give men life.
Nah, facts.
We do.
Facts.
So we see the potential, the things that y'all don't see
Facts.
about yourself, we see it. The things that y'all want for yourself, we see it. And honestly, guess what? We believe it. We believe it to the point where we stay with y'all, make children for y'all, marry y'all. All that.
Yeah.
But then you got the audacity
Yep.
to get beside yourself and step out of me. Now I have to remind you, like, wait a minute here. I'm only doing this because I saw something, but you violated, so now I don't see it, and you're a 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we do that. It's not because they don't have it; they always had the 5, but we saw the 5. We saw potential in the 5. We thought we could stay with the 5, but dudes be getting beside themselves. Like,
Yeah.
Like, we love dudes so much to the point where they feel bigger than themselves, to the point where they think they could cheat on us. But, like, whole time, like, we gave y'all the life. Like, we made you feel good about yourself. That's how I feel.
And she dropped the mic.
So do women? So it's safe to say when a woman in love with you, she don't mind faking the orgasm.
Sometimes.
I'm not doing it.
I'm finna say, don't fake it with me, cause I gotta know what I need to work on. Like, do I need to hit that left stroke a little bit more? Do I need like
I'm gonna say this? Like, sometimes sex doesn't always hit, right? You ever had sex with somebody that you really care for and you really love, but it might just not be a good night. Like, it might just not be a good night, but
off
you
night,
still want
off
to.
game.
You still want to please that person. So it's like, it's not that we're faking it
Okay.
because we don't care about you or we don't feel it. It might just be an off night, but we still want to feel it.
That's a one night thing though. But
One
not
night
like
thing.
you faking it like the whole
No,
time.
because it's like, regardless if it's a 4, 3, 2, 1 or a 10, a 9, a 8, if you connect with somebody, it's beyond like, it's an emotional thing. Like, the way that you feel is gonna make you have an orgasm off them. So the size doesn't matter. But like I said, if you get beside yourself, you cross over that bridge,
then I'm gonna tell you about
then I'm
yourself.
gonna have to tell you about
Okay.
yourself. You
Yeah.
know?
Is it true that women only find themselves attracted to men that they know other women won't? Is that true?
I'm gonna stand
Like, if you know, if you know 2 other chicks want me for a fact, does that attract you?
No, I'm gonna definitely try to be your friend. I don't
Why?
Again, I am I'm really your sister. Like, I really like women,
Right.
But I dealt with a lot of dudes in my life.
Right.
I am going to go for the most like unnoticed, like mellow type of dude. Like, I'll fantasize a dude that most women want, but I'll never deal with him because I know
On
that
a
it's-
serious
on a
relationship
serious-
level.
But what is that? Like, go deeper than that? Because what's the reason for that?
Because I'm not about to be competing with. I'm not about to have you cheating on me because if you like, okay,
But
it's one-
that don't
You
mean he
just
gonna
assuming,
cheat.
right? You just assuming that they gonna cheat on you.
assuming for sure. But it's like when a dude. I feel like the best type of dude is a dude that don't know himself yet.
You said that's the best
That's
type
the
of
best.
dude. That's the worst.
No, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. A dude that you can kind of like. Again, I don't like men like that. So maybe
Right.
I'm coming from a space of women, but I feel like a dude that don't like know who he is for you can mold, like, he the best type for me. But I don't like men.
disagree.
You disagree? So you like a dude that know
I
himself?
completely disagree.
Why do you disagree?
Speak on that.
Because I need you to know yourself. Because I feel like the ones that don't know themselves are the ones that be most insecure. So they
I forgot about that part.
feed off of other people giving them attention and stuff like that. When it's like I need you to love yourself.
Right.
Personally.
I guess I'm not saying that like I don't want them to love themselves, but I'm saying like so when I was dating dudes, like it would be either like hood dudes or like overly like cocky dudes. It was never like I never really ran into like an insecure dude before. I never had an
Right.
insecure dude. I had a trap dude, and he was confident in what he had. 'Cause
Is
he
this
had
the same
money.
one that had you trapping, or is this a different one?
That was the only dude I had that would have
Okay.
me trapping. I was trapping for a long time. Y'all. I was trapping at a point in my life.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like the trap dudes, they didn't even have to feel insecurities or less than themselves, or I had to mold them because they had money. So that
Right.
and then I would run into dudes that were super cocky.
Okay.
So I had that, but it's like I guess that's probably why I'm saying that, because I used to have super cocky dudes, and it's like I can't even level with you. You really think you cuter than me? Like, you get what I'm saying?
But yeah, I feel like guys like that aren't even as like confident as you think they're. Like, I think
are.
there's a difference between cocky and confident. Yeah.
So maybe that's why I say I would rather go for like a dude that don't know, because I never had that. I never had a dude that was like insecure. I always had either money or like looks. I never had like a,
But even if you have like your stuff going on and you get attention from other people, like you don't even have to feed off of that. Like if just because you're getting attention from other people, it don't mean that that's what you feed off of. Like, that's what makes you, you know, feel like you something.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you could have your shit together. You could look good. You could have money. And you could still be a humble person and not even be worried about the attention you get from other people. Mm-hmm. And that's the type of nigga
stay away from.
Or you know like, that I'm attracted
that you
to.
like.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I like.
What kind of dude?
Like if you know, if your shit is together, but you don't feed off of the attention from other people. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It might just be something that naturally happens, okay. or even if it doesn't, it's just like you are confident in yourself because you feel like you're that. You know,
okay.
Like you're that guy.
Okay.
It's not based off of exterior. It's like very much an internal thing.
Give me a situation where you thought in the beginning somebody was like, quote unquote, your soulmate, and give me the situation that happened what made you realize they wasn't the one for you.
Well, I could talk about really the only relationship that I was in that I acknowledged.
Okay.
Or that I think counted or mattered.
Okay.
We were together for a long time. And it started off very young. And when you're young and you're in love, right, there's certain things that you just don't think about. It's just like, I like you, you like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just certain things that you don't consider as like being a grown adult. Like, how do we work well together? Like, what are your values? What are mine? So it's very much based off like emotions and things like that. So,
but what happened? What made you realize he wasn't the one? He wasn't your soulmate, quote unquote.
I realized that we didn't start off as friends. So it's like if we weren't in a relationship, like I don't know how close we would be as friends. So once I realized that, like, what do we do in our time together? You know what I'm saying? Like in our long time when it's just us, like what does that look like? And a lot of the time it's just us like kicking it. Like it's nothing about the time we spent with just the two of us was like special. Like I could do this with anybody.
Yeah.
Type thing.
It wasn't really like a bond or a connection.
Yeah.
Do women ever meet a guy and be like, man, I just want to smash him. I don't want nothing else to do with him?
For sure.
Oh, yeah? No.
Like, yeah.
You already know you just want to smash.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Off conversation, you can tell.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with when it's like that? Or do you just want to go and get them out the way and have like get it on with them ASAP and get them out the way, or like how you doing it? How does that work from a female standpoint?
The level of toxicity I'm on, I'll go ahead and get it out the way. And then after, more than likely, I'm going to have a conversation with him or reach out to him.
What kind of conversation? Hey, I just want to smash by.
No. Like, if I tasteless. that is so tasteless. If I feel like I met a dude and I just want to, I guess if I have that instinct that I just want to go ahead and just do it, I'll just do it. Like, you know, just go with the flow with the dude, because 9 times out of 10 the dude gonna want to do it too. So
right.
Do it. And then after that, I'm toxic. I'm gonna try to figure out, why are you like this? Who hurt you? Do you enjoy being hurt? Like, what's going on with you? Like, I'll do that after.
Okay.
Which I probably should do that before.
Okay.
But it's like, you fine. Like, come on, let's go ahead.
Come on, get it. We're back. We had to take a quick break, y'all.
Are we rolling?
We rolling.
I'll be rolling.
Tell me, why can't women handle the truth?
Shut up.
Like, come on, man. This is late night with chick runners.
Okay, let's really get into it.
Why can't y'all handle the truth, man?
Let's get into it.
Because y'all say y'all want a man to tell y'all the truth, but every time I tell the woman the truth, they get mad and don't want to talk to me no more.
Tell the truth.
Exactly. What was the delivery?
How do you tell it?
Okay.
Give me an example.
I was involved with this woman. I was involved with this woman. So we was cool at first for about a month and a half. And I had got to the point where I felt like she was just too immature for me, you know. And I told her, I was like, I gotta be real with you. I think we should just be cool. I don't really see us, you know, just being on that level of like serious long-term relationship. And she said, okay, but after that, she stopped, the energy switched and she stopped talking to me.
What did you expect?
What?
Damn, she supposed to just stop talking to me. I said I want to still be friends.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question.
Oh my
so
God,
before you
'cause I'm
decided, before that you decided that she was a little too immature, right?
Right.
I'm actually two questions actually.
Oh my God.
The first question would be, were y'all intimate?
Yes.
Okay. And then when did you decide that, what happened to make you decide that she was too immature? Like what happened?
I don't really want to go into it.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's
but
fine.
she just showed like it
Signs.
was. I just felt like I was too old for her,
So
spiritually and mentally.
So then with that, if you was already intimate with her, what did you thought that y'all were, why would you want to be friends with her if she's too immature anyway?
Cause she good people. I'm the type of person, if we cool and you ain't did nothing to me and I ain't did nothing to you that was just crazy, I still want to be cool with you.
but your question was about why can't you handle the truth? So what does that have to do with her?
She
not
couldn't
wanting to be
handle the
friends?
truth because
No.
if she could handle the truth, she still would have been down to be friends with me.
No. That's just your ego.
think she did
and that's your
handle the-
selfish. Yeah,
she handled the truth, but she decided that she doesn't want to be cool with you. Like she took what you said. She didn't argue with you. She didn't debate it. She took it, so she handled the truth. But she still has the option to decide to not be your friend.
Damn.
Yeah.
I might be a better friend to her than I am a boyfriend.
I mean, but maybe
And
she
somebody-
likes you.
And to somebody else, I might be a better boyfriend than I am.
But when
But
you're-
go ahead, Miss Sonny.
when your emotions get involved and stuff, it's like it's not just a switch you can turn.
yeah.
Like, okay, I love you, but you don't see me as a wife, so I'm just gonna be your friend and not have any emotions towards you. Like that's
unrealistic.
crazy to even think that that's.
That's kind of unrealistic, brother. My thing about it is, I understand, like, it could be in your mind, like, it's a short term. You said a month and a half you was dealing with her,
Right.
and it shouldn't have been that serious, so I can understand where you're coming from with that, but you can't control or depict how far somebody's emotion could go in a short term. Like, some people could fall fast, some people take a while to fall, you know what I'm saying? And maybe in her case, I don't know her, but maybe in her case, she might have fell for you fast, and then you decided that she was too immature for you, so the things that she was doing wasn't gonna work for you, so she took that and said, okay, well, this ain't gonna work for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like an equal thing.
Yeah, so you can make the decision that she's not
Worthy
somebody you
enough
seeing
to,
being with, but she can't make the decision that she doesn't want to keep any ties with you because you feel that way.
Yeah, it's probably hard for her to keep ties with you if she feel away for you. It's hard to do that.
Like, don't fall for me fast though. Like,
How can you tell somebody that though?
get up on your feet, baby girl.
Don't
We
don't
gotta
do that.
stop.
Step
like,
up.
Don't
listen,
do
listen,
that.
listen.
Right.
Listen.
You're being
I'm
funny.
twisted by
Don't do
T. Twisted by
Don't
T.
do
I am
that.
from Richmond, Virginia. Okay, 804 in the building. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm a regular girl. I make my money like a regular girl, and I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna say this. Y'all have to stop doing that. You cannot tell
What?
somebody when to catch feelings, how fast to catch feelings. Y'all have to stop like desensitizing yourself from being loved. Like y'all can't just say like, oh well, it's only been a month, like she can't feel this way. Like people are gonna, like, you don't know where people came from, how people feel. Like people could fall for you in a couple of weeks. That's not love bombing. That could just be genuine care or genuine love. Like you don't know, you know what I'm saying, how people feel. Like you might have did something to her that nobody did in the short term of a month and a half. So I just feel like dudes can't be, or not even dudes, just people can't be like that. Like you don't know what you do for people.
But I think with men, it's like different because as far as y'all are, like y'all can have, you know, fallouts with your boys or fights with your male friends or whatever, and y'all can just go back to being cool. But when it comes to a woman, especially a woman that you're dealing with more than friends, it's like we can't just, I don't know, like detach from our emotions in that kind of way. So I've been in that situation before where somebody told me like they didn't see us being in like a long-term situation, and I was like, okay, cool, like bye. And he's like, well, I didn't mean like let's not be friends. And I'm like, that's not how it works. Like you telling me that actually hurt my feelings, so it's not like I can just be cool with you. Like I need time to, you know, be away from you after you hurt my feelings. I don't know if y'all take that into consideration, like you might have hurt that person's feelings. So yeah, it's just you gotta look outside of yourself.
So yeah, I probably hurt her feelings.
Definitely hurt her feelings. But I don't think that you hurt her feelings to the point where she acted crazy to you, because you said she said okay. So she did actually, like the question was like, why can't women accept the truth or whatever? She took the truth. She accepted it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you definitely hurt her feelings. And then for you to like double back and then expect her to still be your friend or say like, well, why we can't be cool, you probably hurt her feelings again by that. Because it's like you want her to like shape whatever you want her to be. And it's still like a selfish, in a sense, if you really think deep into it, that's still kind of selfish because you don't really know how she felt about you. So for you to just even request or even suggest her to conform into being your friend after gathering her month full or month and a half full of emotions is kind of like, I don't know how far along she felt for you, right? Yeah. But it is not like crazy to fall for somebody, or maybe not fall deep, but like just feel away for somebody.
A month is, yeah.
For women, and also it depends on the dude. Like it depends on how you was showing up for her. Like now, if you wasn't talking to her often, if you was just only sleeping with her, then I get it. Yeah. But if you was talking to her constantly, hanging out with her constantly, showing up for her constantly, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things can happen in a month and a half. So it just depends on how you was showing up for her too. That could maybe be a reason why she felt the way for you that fast too. Not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm just saying like you just don't know what can happen. So if you the type of dude that take women on dates and make women feel special, you can't be mad at women for catching feelings for you. Because if you know how to, like, basically what I'm trying to say is if you treat a woman right, you can't be mad at a woman for liking you. And you can't suggest like, oh well, I don't want to take it there, but I want you to be my friend. Like that's kind of like, well, why did you know what I'm saying? Why did you even you show me all of this? And some women don't ever see that ever sometimes because you never know where women come from. Some women never had a dude take them on a date or buy them flowers or be a gentleman to them. And then they experience that for a month and a half and then they too immature for you. And it's like, oh, well, I want you to be my friend. Like, it's like, wait a minute here. Mm-hmm. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? So it go both ways. I get what you trying to ask, like, why can't women handle the truth? But I think that she might have handled it. It's just kind of like, you can't force somebody to shut off their feelings and on and off. Like, we're still humans. So we're not robots with that. Yeah. Especially if you're treating them right. Now, if you being a dog, I get it. But I know you're not a dog. You treat them right. So women gonna feel a way about you. When you don't want to be with them. You're a good guy. So, yeah. That's like a gift and a curse in a sense. Yeah.
Damn.
So what do you feel?
So I gotta start treating them right. Just gotta start dialing them out.
I knew you were gonna respond like that. I knew you was gonna respond like that. And it's
On
not
plan.
like that.
On plan.
Okay, he
On
playing.
plan. On plan, y'all. On plan.
What do you
man.
feel about
We're a
the
little
situation?
sensitive about this because
What you mean? What I feel
Like,
about
what
it?
do you like? So, like in your mind, like how do you feel she should have handled it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I felt like it would have been a disservice to her and myself to continue on knowing that I wasn't happy in the current situation, because if I'm not already not happy a month and a half in, I'm definitely not going to be happy a year from now.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
I didn't want to string her along and make her feel like I was super into her when I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was
You
my.
feel like she was super into you?
It sounds like it.
I don't really think shit. Honestly, I think she had like motives, but she probably didn't even have motives. But I slick think she had like some motives. I feel like she was.
We're confused.
I feel like she was trying to love bomb me. Honestly, like when a chick be calling me bae too fast and baby, like, cause I haven't done nothing to earn baby or bae. I don't have bae rights. Why am I bae? Why am I baby? Like, come on, man.
That man said,
I haven't earned anything.
I haven't earned Bay rights.
Why am I?
I haven't earned that.
Okay,
Like, make me earn the right for you to call me bae.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation so deep that you like, oh man, this is undeniable.
So y'all didn't even get there yet.
We haven't had not one it was hard for us to have that's another reason why I say we wasn't probably compatible mentally, because I'm a type of person, like, when I'm dealing with a woman, I want us to be able to talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? I want her to be the homie. I want us to be able to laugh. I want us to be able to have a serious conversation. Like, tell me why your uncle on crack stole your grandma TV out her house. Like, I want to have deep conversations like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me why your sister rent is $14 a month and she still got evicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me tell me how long ago did DFATs come and take your kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, get to the real stuff.
What?
Like, let's talk about the real stuff. That's all I'm
you
saying.
like girls from the hood.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving an example. That's all. Like, let's have a deep conversation.
Okay.
I want to be able to talk about, like, how we feel about who the next president we gonna vote on, and I want to be able to talk about, like, why Brent Faiyaz's album was so fire, or why do we feel like SZA deserved the Emmy. Like, I want to have universal conversations.
Okay,
Tell me, how do you get your dreadlocks to the point where every time I see you, I just think about you for a whole week? You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is this: the aunt's rent being $14, and she still got evicted.
Shut up! Because that cannot be real life.
Listen, if I'm dealing with somebody and they auntie rent is $14 and they still got evicted, I don't even want to deal with them because it's a generational curse. What's going on in the family? What y'all doing?
Now
the rent is $14.
That is insane.
Yeah, like, tell me how you felt. Tell me how you felt when your daddy lost all y'all rent money in the dice game and y'all had to get kicked out.
Why is he even putting the dice? Like, why is he even putting the rent money on the table?
The daddy got a gambling habit. Obviously, let's pray for him. Let's not judge him.
So we interviewing check runners. How about that?
Okay.
It's tape twist interviewing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about that? So
Go
what type
for
of
it.
woman do you like? What's your real stuff, like not fake stuff? What's your real?
I'm a mental person.
Okay.
Me personally, you know what I'm saying? I can't go by saying I have a type when it comes to the physical. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can intrigue me mentally and keep my attention, that's what you're my type. And if I see you have ambition and goals, that's my type. You know what I'm saying?
Drake said, "Pretty taught me ugly lessons." So you don't care about looks.
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
I gotta be attracted to you physically. You ain't gotta be like Beyonce bad or SZA bad or Kim Kardashian bad. You know what I'm saying? Now, it was a time in my life where I wasn't satisfied with one woman because I felt like once I got with her, I'm like, I can do better. I thought, like Kanye said on that song, I couldn't keep it at home. Thought I needed a Nia Long. That's like one of the realest verses ever, you know, from a man's standpoint, because it's easy for us to be with a woman and we start taking her for granted, and then we go out and see a woman just bad and we like, oh damn.
I think that'll be a constant like thing for men though. Like I think no matter who you with, I feel like that'll always be like a constant
like
thing.
A what if or the grass is green on the other side type of thing. I think that's not even a man thing. I think it's like a human thing.
Yeah.
It's not even just a man thing.
Cause I'm quite sure y'all done been out with dudes and felt like, man, damn, my dude kind of trash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been there before.
Man,
so
dude kind of trash.
But the thing about it is, it's like, I don't know. I don't know about the grass is greener. I don't know if I always agree with that. I feel like the grass is green wherever you at.
Right. It's like you can't apply pressure these days because when you apply pressure, females call it love bombing.
Yeah, I don't believe in applying pressure.
I'm to the point in my life where I want to take it slow. You know what I'm saying? It was a point in my life where if me and a woman didn't have sex in the first week, I was like, I'm good. She don't like me.
Wow.
She's not even giving up the goods. You know?
The goodies.
Yeah, the goodies. Mm-hmm. And, somebody told me that means I'm not a man of God because I have sex. So that I didn't understand that. And I was trying to tell them, like, I can still praise God and still have flaws, because I'm a flawed person. Mm-hmm. So it's like we got to learn to. That's what's good. That's why so many people are single now in the black community. I seen something. It said in the next couple years, Americans will be, every 1 out of 3 American will be Hispanic. And I think that's due to the fact that in the black community, we always have these gender wars, Mm-hmm. I always, you think about it, in every podcast, and it always what the woman should do, what the man should do, and we
hate it,
pitting each other against each other. So it's like if we always at war with each other, how can we come? I feel like we just need to get back to love. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Just
love. P. Diddy be saying shit like that.
No.
I'm not comparing you. I'm not comparing you to P. Diddy.
I just want to get back to love.
She be saying love.
Nah, that's the R&B heart in me.
We need to get back to love.
We need to get back to love, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I agree with you. And I do agree that there's a lot of gender wars and things like that, and people being nitpicky and all that. But I think instead of trying to nitpick people and, saying this is what you don't offer and this is what I need you to offer, like, find the connection. Like, people don't connect enough because they're so focused on, like, all that other stuff.
I agree.
But, I mean, and I don't even want to say that and dismiss the fact that there are things that do need to be in place. Like we need to be compatible in certain areas, but it's like stop trying to shape people to be what it is that you want.
Your
like,
image.
Yeah, like just
accept people how they are.
Yes, to an extent.
I feel I agree with that too. Cause it's like you got to meet people where they are instead of trying to meet them where you want them to be.
Yeah, because then you're going tear a person down, make them feel like they ain't when you probably just need to find somebody else at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So.
And on that note, let me give a shout out to the first girl that ever broke my heart. That my homeboy bust up in the woods. Shout out to her, man. I wonder where she at now.
Wait a minute.
Are you not entertained?
No.
Are you not entertained?
Cut the cameras.
Wait a minute.
Cut the cameras, please.
The first girl you ever loved, your homeboy bust down in the woods?
I was 13 years old.
Come on now.
This was my first girlfriend in my head. She was my real girlfriend. We was in middle school. And we was supposed to, I was so trash. So, all right, let me tell you, quick story time before we go.
Yeah.
This was the first time I got my heart broke. I thought about this because my son recently faced his first heartbreak. So
How old is he?
14. So me and his mom was having this conversation, and I told her this story. So I was living in the country down in Alabama at the time with my aunt. And this girl, I'm not going to say her name. So this girl.
This is still
On the heart. Heavy on the heart.
yeah. He said
You never forget your first. You never. Just like a killer never forget his first kill, a lover never forgets his first heartbreak. So me at this point in time, me and her probably had been together like 6 months.
Wait, did she know that y'all was together? Are y'all
Yeah. It was mutual. So I got her. She was cool with like one of my homegirls that rode the bus with me. So I got her to ride the bus and like come down to the country where I was at. So she came down there and I was on punishment. So I went to her to my homegirl house. That was my excuse. My aunt was at work, so I was sneaking over there. So the whole plan was for us to smash that day. So we got over there. I was so trash and like I need to be slapped to this day. So I was kind of scared to just like get it in with her because honestly I was
You liked her.
I liked her, so I was scared that I wouldn't like my penis wouldn't fit in the condom. So I was kind of nervous. I was like, dang, because I ain't never had put on a condom before.
Jesus.
So I was stalling. So somebody was pulling up. I was like, oh, so we getting ready to do it. And I pulled my pants up, so we ran outside. All right, so when nobody coming, check. All right, so we went back in the house. We thought somebody else was pulling up. I'm really just scared. I'm looking for excuses. The person I am now, I would have just went on here and got it on in right quick. So I was like, hey, we'll try it again another day. So I walked home. The next day on the bus, everybody laughing. I'm trying to see what's so funny because I want to laugh too. I'm like, what that happened?
They laughing at you.
I'm like, what that happened?
They laughing at your ass.
So come to find out, my partner then bust up my girlfriend in the woods. And she just sitting there looking like a goofy. I'm really looking like a goofball. So yeah. So he got her.
So she called him after you left?
He was already there. He lived like next door. You know what I'm saying? And
that is really traumatizing.
And that was my first heartbreak, y'all. Yeah. What's up in the woods?
I'm sorry to laugh.
I'm
sorry to laugh. I'm not laughing
because that sounds traumatizing. It really does.
I just cannot stop thinking about. Like,
I was about to say, does that affect you to this day? Like how you?
A little bit. It kind of gave me like trust issues. Wow. A little bit.
Do you feel like if you don't come over, another guy's gonna come over? Like that's a trust issue, or
I don't know. It just not even that.
Women
kind of just
shit.
Like
how we feel like niggas ain't shit.
Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm healed from that. It's just something I never forget.
Yeah.
But after that, for so long, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna fall in love no more.
Aww.
I wanted to be a player. So like after that, I reinvented myself. I moved. I went to a whole.
Oh, you like Tupac?
I went to a whole nother school. I got to the new school. I was popping. Like I'm the new kid on the block, so all the chicks was on me.
So you was making up for that situation.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I wanted to break. I wanted everybody to feel like how I felt.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so deep.
Damn. Bust up in the woods.
That's so deep.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to that girl.
I just be thinking
Look
like,
at what you did.
I just be thinking like, I wonder like, was he like leaned up against the tree while he was hitting her? Like,
wait a minute, whoa.
Check runners.
Graphics. You want the graphics against the tree is nuts.
I said, was he like?
Cause I'm like, you doing it in the woods, man. It's only like limited positions you can do. I know they just, damn, what if they laid down on the ground and got it in and just Jason Lyric style.
Like, bro, that happened like 16,000 years ago. We forget them.
Yeah, but it's just funny now. It wasn't funny then because I was hurt. Like I was hurt.
How long did it take for you to get a new girl?
When I get out of a relationship, it take me at least 2 to 3 years to get a new relationship.
Okay.
So my last relationship was December 2021.
No, I'm talking about back then. When did it take? How long did it take you to get over that?
After that.
After to get over it?
Yeah.
The end of high school?
That man was on demon time. Demon.
Oh, yeah. It took me a minute to get over that. And I was just going around just preaching all kind of like, man, don't trust them. I was telling everybody, man, y'all, you falling in love, you crazy. I was one of them. I was trying to train up other people to be dogs. Like, yeah, so like all through high school, I was a straight dog.
Savage. And I think more men need to be vocal about the shit they have experienced in their lifetime because it is a part of the reason why
they're 37 years old and on Instagram asking,
for all the dogs,
asking for where the ladies at. You're old. You're hurt. Let it go.
Yeah, we be hurt out here. I'm gonna tell you, we be hurt out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you, but
you gotta let that hurt go.
For real,
you right, man.
Yeah,
I didn't let that go.
Yes, but
it's just I'm just telling you like my
in
journey.
General, I'm saying because for you it happened when you were 13. For somebody else, it might have happened when they were 25.
Nah, I feel like that.
You don't know when that shit happens for anybody.
Nah, I feel like that still was yesterday though. When I was 13,
how old are you? How old are you?
I got tears in my eyes.
How old are you? Okay, you don't got to put your age out there.
I'm traumatized. I'm 39. I already said it.
It has been a long time.
You turned 13 like 2 times after that situation.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's how you know people's inner child still be in them.
Yeah,
right?
like for real. Like for real, for
Goodness,
real.
That is so crazy.
But that's why I love podcasting, because I can get on here and just be vulnerable
like,
and
yes,
you can laugh at my
therapy.
pain. And I don't care. What you gonna call me lame? And you calling me lame is not paying no money towards the lights on in this house. I can't go to Georgia
People
Power.
always gonna have something to say.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. I can't go to Georgia Power and say, here go my real nigga points. Can I use my real nigga points to pay my light bill this month? They gonna say, you don't get your black ass up out of here, my boy. Anyway, man, I appreciate you guys for coming on here today, tonight,
appreciate you for having
this morning.
us.
This was fun.
It was a good pod. We on this mother freaker.
Eyes are not open. Okay.
Y'all want to go ahead and drop the shop? Get a shop some promo right quick before you go.
Do we do the
So shout out to Twisted Ben Twist. Shout out to Twisted by T, your girl T, flyest girl, finest girl.
Okay, the fastest loctician in Atlanta.
in Atlanta, Georgia. If you don't know, just ask. Like, my clients will tell you, you come get your hair retwisted, you'll be out in an hour.
Come on,
Period.
man.
With a fresh color.
Come
Not
on.
a color. The color gonna take a while. But a fresh wash, a retwist in the style, a good hour. That's all I need. But nah, shout out to me, Twisted by T _ Twisted by T Instagram. Follow us. Shout out to the best barber in the city, period, from New York. Staten Island in the building.
We got them uptown haircuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not regular
Haircuts by Sonny, but y'all follow us, Tape and Twist.
We're like
Yeah.
Kobe and Shaq. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Nah, for real. Like, we really gonna get
Kobe
you
and
together. Like, you might come in there looking like nothing, but you'll leave out looking like something.
Come on, man.
But real, okay? So y'all make sure y'all come shop. Y'all come see us in Smyrna, Georgia.
It's a vibe.
And salute to all
And
the...
shout out to, sorry, brother, but shout out to Hookah Hotties as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Salute.
Shout out to Barber Babes.
Salute.
Barber
Babes, cutting up.
Period.
Salute.
Another podcast.
Salute, man. And big shout out to all the therapists out there, man. Cause y'all finna be booked up, especially with me.
Oh, and as
I got-
stylists and barbers, we're therapists too.
And we do trade-offs too. So if you do
The promotion is crazy right now.
if you do nails and you got locks, hit me up _ Twisted by T. If you do wigs and you need
Hold up.
listen.
Hold up, man.
therapy,
Hold up.
nails,
Stop. She said...
all that. Okay.
Check. Run
We're serving therapy.
She said y'all
sessions as
therapists.
well. Yeah.
Hey, for
Act
real
like you
though.
know.
For real though.
Act
Cause
like you know.
a nigga will come in the barbershop
And
or
spill his
the,
whole life.
and they'll tell all his problems.
T would be like,
a bartender.
Shut up. We don't want to hear about
No.
nothing you talking
Nah, y'all gonna hear. If I'm paying my,
Don't
how
come
much
in
you
with the
charge for
bullshit,
locks?
though.
How much you charge for locks?
How about 120?
If I'm paying my 120, you finna hear my
No,
problems.
I listen to my clients' problems. The only time if I ever feel away about somebody is when they disrespecting gay rights or coming for gay people and stuff.
Yeah.
Not even just gay people, but like the girls too.
Or if you come for the girls, like if you coming for Sexy Red, like you don't even need to come sit in my chair because I'm gonna stick beside my girl.
Stick beside.
Yeah,
and that's just that on
I'm gonna
that.
stick beside her.
Yeah,
Period.
so tread
If you coming
lightly.
if you coming for gay people, gay rights, if you coming for all that type of stuff, if you coming talking down on women, you probably should just not come see me. Other
And we
than
talk
that,
about it in the next episode.
Oh yeah, we can get.
We'll be back.
Well, y'all
yeah,
gonna be
take me
back,
twist in the
man.
building, y'all. Thank y'all for
Y'all
having
gonna be
us.
back.
Shout out to Check Brothers.
And I'm gonna have a haircut next time.
And he gonna be over his 13-year-old trauma.
And I'm gonna go to therapy 2-3 times.
All right, you said it on.
Oh, well, I'm finna
Damn,
record
right.
another episode later, so I ain't gonna be to therapy by then. But I'm gonna go to therapy soon, though. Hey, man, we gone, man. Like I said, big salute to everybody watching on YouTube, everybody listening on Spotify, Apple Music, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. Without y'all, there would be no us. And always remember, when you do what you do it like you're doing it for TV. And we gone. Yeah, bitch. Yee. Ayy.
Check runners.